Jehovah Roi. It means the Lord my shepherd. Again, Jehovah Roi means the Lord my shepherd. Say it with me this time. Jehovah Roi, the Lord my shepherd.
Our Bible verse today is found in Psalm 23, verse 1. Can you say that? Psalm 23. Go ahead, say it. Psalm 23, verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd. Great job.
The story is a shepherd for a king, found in 1 Samuel 16 and 17 and Psalm chapter 23. David, the youngest son of Jesse, lived in Bethlehem. He had 7 older brothers. 3 of them were soldiers in the King Saul's army, but David tended his father's sheep. "This way, little sheep," David called, and his sheep twitched their ears. They recognized David's voice. "Bah!" answered the sheep. They nudged each other as they gathered together and followed David. He always took them somewhere good. Sometimes David took the sheep to a sunny pasture with delicious green grass for them to eat. He found quiet streams of clear water where they could safely drink. And on hot days, he found cool, shady places where the sheep could lie down, chew their cud, and take a nap. David rubbed their noses with oil first to keep the flies away. While the sheep rested, David played his lyre and sang to them. David loved God, and all his life he wrote and sang songs to God to praise him. One of David's songs begins like this: "The Lord is my shepherd, I have everything I need. He gives me rest in green pastures. He leads me to calm water. He gives me new strength." And that's Psalm 23, verses 1 through 3. Wild animals sometimes roamed through the countryside where David tended his sheep. Sometimes David had to fight off a hungry lion or bear looking for a lamb to eat. He would save the lamb and bring it back to the flock. At night, David kept his flock safe in a fenced-in space with a fire to keep wild animals away. One day, God told the prophet Samuel to go to Bethlehem to see Jesse, David's father. "The next king of Israel will be one of Jesse's sons," God said. Samuel traveled to Bethlehem and invited Jesse and his sons to a feast. When Samuel saw Jesse's son Eliab, he thought, "This must be the one God has chosen." But God said, "No, he is not the one. Eliab is handsome, but I don't judge by how someone looks. I care about the heart, how someone thinks and acts." Samuel met 6 more brothers. "God hasn't chosen any of these," he told Jesse. "Are all your sons here?" "There is one more, the youngest," Jesse said. "He's out in the fields keeping the sheep." "Send for him and bring him here," Samuel said. "We won't eat the feast until he comes." Jesse sent for David, and when David came in, God told Samuel, "This is the one." Samuel poured oil over David's head as a sign that David would be the next king of Israel. God cares for the people who love him the way a good shepherd cares for his sheep.